My name's Dale Harding. I'm a descendant of the Bidjara and Ghungalu peoples of Central Queensland, and I also acknowledge the Garingbal and Ungari peoples of Central Queensland as well. I was born and raised in Central Queensland in a little mining town called Moranbah, and there I had access to a few Murri families and Indige families around the town. So the work Unnamed takes the form of a breastplate, but breastplates are also known as king plates, and they have their origins in the gorget. As I understand, the gorget was an element in a knight's armour, and it was a crescent-shaped form, a metallic form, often concave, that was worn around the neck and as an indicator of sort of the the gentry and the status. And then, as at the time of British colonisation of this country, the gorget was then a fixture on the British military uniform, and so from there the process of making king plates and giving over king plates came up, and so that's where the breastplate became an important form in terms of making a conceptual work that I needed to make. So the alphanumeric code that's beaten into the surface of that breastplate is an identifier that was given to my nana as a young woman on Woorabinda. She was born in Woorabinda recently after the Woorabinda settlement was established, and through her whole time living under the Protection of Aborigines Acts up until she was in her late teens, she was known and identified by this number, W38. And through documents I've been given and pieces of information that I've found, I've also come to know that my great-grandmother, my nana's mum, was known by an alphanumeric code as well, and she was E143. So the number there has a really nasty and insidious action of erasing my nana's name as a young woman and replacing it with a dehumanised form. These histories and these pieces of inherited knowledge often don't extend beyond the family unit and the wider Aboriginal community, and I consider it a privilege to be able to use my nana's stories to be able to try to lessen some of that burden on the Aboriginal community and our families. They're really nasty, often hurtful stories, and so I consider it quite important work to try to unearth these histories and share them with the wider community and make sure that they're not just carried on the backs of us. What is really important to note for me in that this conscious effort was made to reduce and diminish my nana's place and her contribution is that just last year in 2012, Nana was named as one of the National Elders of the Year at the NAIDOC Awards. So in Hobart she was honoured for her 50 years plus service to the community, and she was named as National Female Elder of the Year.